Arav used to ride his bicycle incredibly fast. On the streets, he'd leave every other vehicle behind. When he grew up, an older man advised him to drive an ambulance so he could use his speed to save lives. The very first time he took a patient to the hospital in his ambulance, he couldn't make it in time, and the patient died. Arav thought it was just a coincidence. A few days later, an injured gangster came to him. Arav rushed him to the hospital, but the doctor said they were too late, and the man had died. Enraged, the gangster's men started chasing Arav. He barely managed to save himself by running to the police station. When he got home, he hugged his mother and cried, "I don't know, Mom. Ever since I started driving the ambulance, I can't seem to overtake any other vehicle." Hearing this, his mother grew sad and began to pray to God. The next day, Arav had just set out in his ambulance when a large bull crashed into his vehicle, causing an accident. When he woke up, he found himself in the hospital. When he went outside, he realized his life had completely changed. Now, whenever he looked at someone, he saw a clock-like object above their head, which displayed their age and the exact time of their death. Arav approached a man who had only 7 minutes left to live. He tried to warn him, but the man laughed it off as a joke and walked away. A short distance later, he fell into a manhole and died. The next day, an injured boy was brought into the hospital. The clock above his head read 82 years, even though the doctor was telling his parents that the boy was unlikely to survive. Arav reassured the parents, "Don't worry, your son's lifespan is 82 years. Nothing will happen to him." A short while later, the operation was a success and the boy survived. Arav realized he could truly see the moment of people's death. He then decided he could use this power to make money. He went to a politician's rally. The clock above the leader's head showed he only had 7 days left to live. Arav took this information to the rival party's leader, Munu, and said, "If you want, I can make sure that politician is dead within the next 7 days. In exchange, I want 1 million rupees. Munu gave him the 1 million rupees, and to see how Arav would kill the politician, he had one of his men follow him. When Arav noticed the man, he pretended to be a sorcerer, making it seem like he would kill the politician using black magic. Meanwhile, the politician was partying in preparation for the election. His wife fed him a piece of chicken, but a bone got lodged in his throat. He started vomiting blood and died on the spot. The next day, Arav deliberately went to the politician's funeral to place a garland on his body, just to convince Munu that he was the one who killed him. Just then, Arav's friend arrived and asked him to deliver some supplies from the ambulance to another hospital. Arav sped off in the ambulance, delivered the supplies, and returned. The next day, while buying vegetables at the market, he saw a group of school children and their teachers. The clocks above their heads showed they all had only 1 day left to live. Arav asked them, "Are you all going somewhere tomorrow?" The children replied, "We're going to perform at a minister's rally tomorrow." Hearing this, Arav went to the rally location, but he couldn't see anything out of the ordinary. To stop the rally, he went to the police station and said, "A huge disaster is going to happen at the rally tomorrow." But the police officers thought he was just a man from the rival party and